Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. The police in Barbados are investigating a fatal stabbing between two Colombian construction workers, and they were living in Maxwell Christ Church. Now, these two are Colombian nationals, but they were in Barbados working, and the crime happened in Barbados, and the person who did the stabbing has to be under the constraints of Barbadian laws, and they will have to be tried in a Barbadian court of law. And after they have served whatever time, if they're given time, they would be deported back to Colombia. So this is homicide number 4. Should we do that? Should we call this homicide number 4? I'll check my book. I think it's number 4. But yeah, they didn't give a name. It's a ghost Colombian that died. A ghost. No name. So the incident took place on January 14 when a young man is alleged to have wounded his uncle. So they are related, blood relatives. And the relative who was injured on January 14, he actually died 2 days later. So January 16, 3 days ago, the men were employed on a contract with a construction company. They didn't say if it is Maloney. They didn't give. This is a bare bones publication. Bare bones. They gave you nothing, not the company name, not how long they were supposed to be in Barbados, not how long they've lived in Barbados, nothing. Nothing. So this is a John Doe Colombian that has died. John Doe Colombian who has died in Barbados. Now, Barbadians, if you know this Colombian's name, and if you have a photo, if you have if you happen to have his picture, because just because they're away from home don't mean they don't have a jostle somewhere. So if you happen to have a photo of him, please send it to me so I can update this blog. But I'm going to list this as homicide number 4 in Barbados under John Doe Colombian until I get a name, until I get a photo and more information. Who was he working for? Who's the construction company who he was working for? And is the construction company do they have to pay to have the Colombian's body sent back to Colombia for burial? How does it work? How does it all work? See, information is key, and you guys need to know things. You need to know things so that when something happens in your mind, you can organize it in your mind. Okay, this happened, so this is going to happen. This is going to happen next. This is going to happen next. You kind of know, and it makes you out to be, using less of your brain because you already know. You already understand how the yes and no's and how it should the ones and zeros or whatever. You understand how it should work out in your brain, and it works better. It works better for having the knowledge and knowing how things should go. So with that said, I'm gonna be done with this. If you have a photo of the Colombian, please send it to me, okay? And his name. Thank you. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.